Tomoko lugged her last box into the cramped apartment on the edge of Tokyo. The building was old, its faded wallpaper peeling, and the wooden floors groaned under every step. The rent was dirt cheap, perfect for a broke college student like her. But the place felt off. Stale air, flickering hallway lights, and a faint smell of something sour, like old milk. Her phone was at 5%, useless in the spotty reception of the building. She was alone, her mom too far away to visit. The first night she heard it, soft giggles from the ceiling like kids whispering secrets. They were faint, muffled by the thin walls, but clear enough to make her pause. She brushed it off. Old buildings make noises, right? The landlord, a gruff old man with a limp, had sworn the upstairs apartment was empty. No tenants up there in years, he'd said, avoiding her eyes. Tomoko figured it was just pipes creaking, or maybe rats. The next night, the giggles returned, louder, sharper. Tiny footsteps pattered above, tap, 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 like kids chasing each other in a game. She lay in bed, staring at the cracked ceiling, her heart thumping. The steps stopped right above her head, then started again, circling, restless. She knocked on the wall, half joking, hoping to scare off whatever it was. A knock answered, slow, heavy like a fist. She froze, her breath catching. Just the building settling, she whispered, but her hand shook as she pulled the blanket tighter. By the third night, the giggles turned to whispers. "Tomoku," a child's voice hissed, soft but clear, like it was right beside her ear. Her name slithered through the room, echoed by other voices, all small, all wrong. She sat up, clutching her dying flashlight, its weak beam trembling across the walls. The footsteps above were heavier now, dragging, like something too big to be a child. Scratch, 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 nails clawed at the ceiling, carving slow, deliberate lines. She saw dust trickle down from a crack forming above her bed. Tomoko stumbled to the hallway, her bare feet cold on the warped floorboards. The door to the upstairs apartment was at the end of the hall, its paint chipped, the lock rusted shut. She jiggled the handle, nothing. The giggles followed her back, louder, inside her apartment now. "Play with us, Tomoku," the voices whispered, coming from the walls, the floor, the air itself. Her flashlight flickered, catching glimpses of shadows, small hunched shapes with two long arms and heads tilted at wrong angles. No eyes, no mouths, just dark, empty holes where faces should be. She backed against the wall, her pulse hammering. The air grew thick, pressing on her chest. Memories flooded her mind, uninvited, failing her exams, her mom's disappointed voice, the night she cried alone after her best friend moved away. Every fear, every shame ripped out like pages from a book. The things were feeding, their whispers growing louder with each memory they stole. Her legs buckled, heavy as lead, like the room itself was holding her down. The ceiling groaned, splintering. Tiny hands broke through, pale, bony, with fingers that bent too far. They reached for her, cold as ice, grabbing her hair, her wrists, tugging with unnatural strength. The giggles turned to shrieks, a chorus of, "Tomoku, stay with us!" Her flashlight died, plunging the room into black. The scratching and thumping filled her skull, her heartbeat slowing to match it. Her name echoed one last time and then silence. At dawn, her neighbor, an old woman with shaky hands, noticed Tomoko's door ajar. The apartment was empty, her bed unmade, a single shoe left by the door. The upstairs apartment was still locked, its door coated in dust, no footprints anywhere. Locals whispered about the children who lived there decades ago, kids who vanished after a fire, their laughter never fading. They say the building remembers them. If you hear giggles at night, don't answer. Don't look up. The children upstairs are always looking for new friends.